transporting a plant from one place to another is quite easy. That's what gardeners do all the time. No plant rejects the soil that it grows on. But transplanting an organ is not an easy case as plants, because our body is most likely to reject that organ that it has received. Immunosuppressant drugs are used to prevent this rejection of transplanted organs and tissues, for example, heart, lung, kidney, or bone marrow. They are also used to treat a variety of diseases that have an autoimmune component to their pathogenesis. For example, rheumatoid arthritis, R, a systemic lupus erythematosus, SLE for short, psoriasis, myasthenia gravis, or Crohn's disease. In the simplified diagram, antigen is presented to lymphocyte CD4 T helper cells, which are activated and then synthesize the interleukins IL-2, which stimulates proliferation of T helper 1 cells, and IL-4, which stimulates proliferation of T helper 2 cells. Th1 cells control macrophage, MAC for short, initiated responses that are responsible for the release of inflammatory cytokines, tumor necrosis factor alpha, TNF-alpha, and IL-1. Th1 responses predominate in several diseases, including RA, where TNF-alpha and IL-1 have a major role in the pathogenesis of the disease. The Th2 cells cause B cells to proliferate and develop into plasma cells that produce antibodies. Th2 responses predominate in allergic conditions, for example, asthma. Organ rejection involves both Th1 and Th2 responses. Now, you must keep this pathway in mind, as all the drugs will be somehow acting on this specific part. That was all for the intro. Stick around for more.